Okay, take number 2. So, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Juju the Gamer here on the main channel this time. This is where all my sports content will be available from now on. I got a lot to talk about recently. Man. But first of all, let's talk about the very first college football 12-team playoff game. Indiana versus Notre Dame. Notre Dame takes it 27-17. I gotta say, I'm liking these on-campus games, and I liked it so much so because the atmosphere was just rocking. I'm of the belief that we need to have these games on campus all the way until the national championship. That's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it. Let me know what y'all feel in the comment section below. Make sure you leave a like, hit that subscribe, and make sure you follow me on all my platforms, especially TikTok. The government is probably about to ban TikTok, so we're gonna try to run it up before they take it away from us, from us good, hardworking people that use it for fun. But let's talk a little bit about the game. But before I even get into the game, I gotta get this off my chest. I don't like Coach Cignetti. And it's not for the reason what you think. I think he's a fantastic football coach. His resume speaks for it. But buddy, you be talking crazy. And you've been doing it all season long. You've been doing it all season long, my brother. All season long. And because I remember before this season, when he was at a basketball game for Indiana, introducing himself to all the Hoosier faithful, he rightfully said Purdue was trash because that's their rival. You gotta say that one. Then you doubled back and then said both Michigan and Ohio State football programs are trash. Fresh off of Michigan Natty. Now, was anybody expecting Michigan to fall off that far? No. And like I said, y'all know how I feel about Ohio State. I don't even want to say too much because I'm still mad at them, but I'm gonna lock back in tomorrow. Okay, I'm still mad at them, but I'm locking back in for the game tomorrow. But yeah, Cignetti be talking crazy, like he was talking so crazy today on College Game Day. The GOAT Nick Saban, who used to be like I think Cignetti used to be one of Saban's assistants. Even Saban was like, bro, you was talking way too reckless. You are too arrogant in your approach to this game, and you go out there down a couple scores when it's time to be aggressive. You all of a sudden want to be ultra conservative and punt the football down multiple scores when your team needs a spark. No. But yeah. I initially thought Notre Dame was gonna win this game. When it was announced, purely for the fact that I saw Indiana struggle mightily, and when they played both Michigan and Ohio State, they probably should have got blown out by Michigan too. But Michigan's quarterback situation, as we all know, is ass, which I'm still mad at Ohio State losing for them, but that's a different discussion. But yeah, I didn't like Indiana's game plan. Because after the first quarter, when it was evident they couldn't run the ball, they should have been trying everything and anything else to move the ball. Whether it was screens, crosses, mesh, halfback slip screens, tight end screens, anything else other than running the football, because they could not run the ball at all on Notre Dame. Notre Dame controlled the trenches on both sides of the ball. That Jeremiah Love cat, the running back, he is first round. He will be a first round running back next season. He is a NFL running back. But we're going to talk about Notre Dame and how they stack up against Georgia. So before that, I do want to give props for Indiana, because before this season, how many of us had Indiana winning 11 games? Nobody. And this is their first time ever having a 10+ win season. First time ever having an 11 win season. They were like one of 3 FBS teams to ever do that. So, like I said, props to Indiana on a great season. They lost tonight, but this season is still one to remember. So now let's switch on over to Notre Dame. I do have some questions about them and how they're going to stack up against Georgia. I really have some questions about them on how they're going to stack up against Georgia. And my main question is Georgia going to force them to throw the ball? Because I guarantee you, Kirby Smart watched this game tonight with his coaching staff, and they were like, okay, we need to stop the run. We need to stop the run from Notre Dame and force them to throw the ball, because I was not impressed with Riley Leonard tonight. I was not impressed. Now, he did make some spectacular wiggles because Indiana defensive line was getting after him. But it's a different type of defense when you face Georgia. I don't care how inconsistent Georgia has looked this season, especially on offense. That defense shows up. That defense shows up, and I don't think Riley Leonard is fast enough to run around the way that he was doing tonight against Indiana, against Georgia. So he's going to have to throw the football down the field to his receivers. Now, one thing I did like what Riley Leonard was doing when he noticed the pressure was coming in, when he noticed that Indiana defensive line was getting close to him, he was doing the Tom Brady special, the check down Charlie. He anytime they got close, dump off. And so I like that he was doing that. He was keeping Notre Dame on schedule along with their running game. Like I said, my question is, Kirby's going to do everything in his power to stop Notre Dame's running backs from wrecking the game. How is Notre Dame's receivers going to stack up? How is Notre Dame's receivers going to stack up against Georgia's secondary? And can they win the trenches? Can they win the trenches? I do like Notre Dame's defense, but I feel like Georgia got into a rhythm offensively with play calling wise these last couple of weeks, and it was, we're going to do motion, we're going to run the football, or try to, and we're going to get our tight ends involved a lot more. And when they focus on the tight ends, we're going to hit our receivers and hope to God, hope to baby Jesus that they actually catch the football, because that has been a problem with Georgia all season, that their receivers are not catching the football. So it's going to be an interesting game. I'm probably going to wake up in the morning and do some more thumbnails, because Lord help me. We got Penn State and SMU. That should be a fun game. We got Texas and Dabo. Texas and Clemson. Sark versus Dabo. Once again, should be an entertaining game. And then the game that's probably going to drive me to drink at the night game, Ohio State versus Tennessee. So I'm going to end up doing some more thumbnails. I'll catch y'all later. Please make sure to leave a like and hit that subscribe button. I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.